Right, so this lesson is going to be about states of matter. You should have already covered this in term 2, but this will just be a refresher for you boys. Okay, so the objective of today's lesson is to explain how the atoms in different states of matter are acting. Okay, and we're just going to be dealing with the basic three: solids, liquids, and gas. Okay, the easiest ones. There are no terms for you to be able to explain by the end of this, so let's get going. All matter is made of atoms. You should know that. Everything that has weight and takes up space is made of atoms. The way these atoms interact with each other creates the different states of matter we know, okay? The only difference between liquid water, solid water, and gaseous water is the way those H2O atoms interact with each other. It's not to do with the way the atoms change themselves, okay? The first one is a solid. All the atoms are moving constantly, and that's true for all atoms. But in a solid, they're so tightly packed and they're so close together that they just vibrate back and forth, which is why solids keep their shape. That's why this water bottle keeps its shape. It is solid. The particles in there are held together so tightly. They're just staying in place and they're holding each other close. So that's why it's solid and I can't break it. They're held very tightly and they vibrate back and forth. So here's an image of what they'd look like. Particles in a liquid are different. Okay, the only difference is they're still held very closely together, but they're actually able to move around each other, which is why liquids don't hold their shape. They're just able to flow back and forth. That's why if I poured water into this bottle, it would take the shape of the bottle. Okay, it wouldn't keep its solid shape. All right, and that's everything I said there. And that's why they have the ability to flow. Solids don't. They're held in place. They're held in one shape. But a liquid's able to flow and change its shape at will almost. Finally, a gas. At a gaseous level, the particles are actually, they're not held together like in a solid or liquid, and they're able to spread out. So where a liquid can't spread out and take up more space than it has, it takes up the same amount. Gas is able to spread out as far as it wants and consume an entire room or whatever it wants. Okay, so that's what a gas does, and it's just any shape it wants to be. All right, fantastic. That's the next lesson. That's everything. So hopefully you've got that. Have a fantastic day.